you go.
Paolo
You can smile, bro.
Yes, put a smile on. Big win for you. And you had a season high, 4 threes, 26 points, and your 48th career 20-point double-double. Germany looks good on you, Paolo. What led to your offensive success in this one?
Yeah, I think I just did a good job tonight of letting the game come to me. Had some open catch and shoot opportunities and just took it and make those. And yeah, I think it opened up the rest of the game and only took, I think, 14, maybe 15 shots or whatever. And so I just let the game come to me and, just try to stay aggressive whenever I had it, seek out those opportunities.
Paolo, I was telling the crew in studio about a little bit about our conversation we had in Vegas. And, one thing I loved today was, and we kept talking about, was your approach. Your approach to this game was simply incredible. But my question for you is, what have you learned about yourself this season that's been different from the first three?
Yeah, that's a good question. I think it's been an up and down season, but I think I've learned that, at the end of the day, it's about winning. And so whatever the team needs me to do, whether it's, make plays for others, usage may not be where it has been the last 3 years. Like, I still got to be myself and play winning basketball. And so I think I've just been learning that and, having fun doing it, seeing Franz and Mo and Tristan out there today playing in front of their home crowd. Like, this was a fun environment. So I just wanted to come out and play hard for those guys and put forth my best effort, to help get this win.
Paolo, man, it's UD here. I'm a huge fan of you guys. I'm a huge fan of Mo's, and I'm a huge fan of what you guys are able to do on the basketball court. From a perspective of where I sit from, I get frustrated when I watch you guys not come in and give that defensive effort that I know you guys are capable of. I know you guys can shut people down. I know you guys can put pressure on that rim every single time and get to that free throw line. I know you can get deflections. I know you can do all those things. For me, just watching you guys do that, as a guy who's an offensive guy and can score, does it frustrate you sometimes? Because I know you guys are so much predicated on your defense and how that infuses your offense. Does that frustrate you sometimes? Because it frustrates a guy like me who knows what you guys are capable of.
Yeah, definitely. I think, the years prior, we've been a top 5 defense, and, that slipped a little bit this year. I think partially because of injuries, guys being in and out. But I think, like you said, some games the effort hasn't been there on that side of the ball. And so, like you said, our defense does ignite our offense. And so it's frustrating for everybody, not just me. And I think as you see us get healthy later in the year, I think you'll see our defense really rise. I think having Franz back out there, he's one of our best defenders, can play, defense on 1 through 5. Jalen Suggs, one of our best defenders, he's going to be back soon. So I think you're going to really see our defense start to turn up here later in the year. But you're right, that slipped for us this year, and that's something that we've had to address just within the team and really just accept that challenge. And, tonight they started out hot, and we just had to, stay together in the huddle and really just come together and lock in on that side of the ball.
Paolo, it's Blake, man. Congrats on the win out there. You said it at the top of this interview, but you said you let the game come to you. Your first 3 buckets, I think, were all at the rim. I thought you did a great job of working inside out, and that's part of letting the game come to you, right? What's your mindset, as you guys are trying to get healthy, not trying to do too much? You had time missed with Franz, and now getting everybody back, I think that's so important. So just talk to me about your mindset of actually letting the game come to you, because it's a lot easier said than done.
Yeah, right. I've definitely learned that this year. I think, my mindset, and I think the team's mindset especially, is like we want to be playing our best basketball at the end of the year, headed into the playoffs when it matters. And so, regardless of what's happened up to this point, we know that we're poised to be at our best when it really does matter. And so for me and myself, going out there and not worrying about, all the uncontrollables, just controlling what I can control, my attitude, my effort, and living with the results. And I think, having that mindset is going to help me and help the team.
Absolutely. That's what.
Paolo, your teammate, Anthony Black, certainly made his presence known in Germany, dunking over 4 guys. Just from your vantage point, what did you see? Because it was unreal on this side.
Yeah, well, that was ridiculous. I had the rebound, and one thing about AB is when you see him running that floor, you got to get him the ball because he can do stuff like that on the break. And as soon as I seen him do that cross step, I knew he was going to go up to dunk it. And I don't know why all them guys jump, man. He's not the one you want to jump with, coming down the lane. So I've seen him do that before in practice and in games. And, he's a hell of a talent, man. He can do everything out there on the floor. And he's probably one of the best finishers at the rim at the guard position in the league, in my opinion. Wow. I mean, whether it's a layup, a dunk, he's getting there and he's going to finish with force for sure.
It's going to be an incredible photo. Make sure you get that printed and framed for your teammate. Congrats on this win. We will see you in London, Paolo.
Yep, thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Congrats, bro.